how the fuck do I want to like come on this and fucking say what the fuck I was gonna say? Today we are bringing you your daily dose of whatchamacallit. I want to rant, but I want to do it in like a balanced way because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just focusing on shit that I find negative. So this will be like a balanced rant, like, and this might already be some shit, but I figured I made it up in my head. If not, who the fuck cares? Anyway, a balanced rant. I'll say something positive that I've seen in either life media or in my own life, and then I'll also say some shit that I'm like, that made me think some kind of way. Cause man, TikTok has been wild. Speaking of fucking TikTok, that's the first goddamn thing. Like, TikTok's algorithm is known for like handing you shit that you want to see, that you want to watch. And then like, I don't know what the fuck's been going on with my TikTok. Maybe my it's not being updated. Who the fuck knows? They'll be sending me shit where I be like, yo, I'm not interested. I don't want to see any more of this. Don't show me this shit. And I click that, and I click all the little fucking dudes. And they still give me the same shit. Like, for an example, if I if I see some shit from like Christian talk, and this ain't me bashing on nobody, man, but that's not my fucking wheelhouse. That's not what I want to watch. So I see some shit on Christian talk, and I'm like, yo, okay, let me avoid this. And they send me more of the shit. They send me more of the shit. That in the fucking videos with the goddamn audio that'll sit there. It's a full ass porn video in the goddamn background of a fucking public app. All you hear is, shit, yeah. Like, what the fuck is happening with my TikTok? What's going on with my fucking For You page? And I sit there and I'm like, yo, let me skip past it. And they send me more of that shit. Whatever the fuck. A good thing to focus on, though, is that legitimately there is like a motherfucking resurgence of like early 2000s era media. Like, no shit. Fucking Evanescence is back. She just did a song for Devil May Cry, which is wild. One of my favorite fucking video games. And then they got an anime, and she did a fucking, not only a music video, she did a song, and the song is featured in one of the goddamn episodes, which I got spoiled thanks to TikTok. Fuck. But the song was featured in the episode. I'm like, yo, okay, this is fucking cool. It's like I can almost remember having a conversation with my music teacher, and she found out like I liked Evanescence, and she was like, you like Evanescence? That's fucking cool. My favorite song is Bring Me to Life. And I'm like, go fucking figure. Anyway, Evanescence, then Linkin Park just came out with another goddamn album I've heard that I've heard talk of, but I haven't listened to yet. And then fucking Amy Lee's doing another song with Halsey, which I don't know who the hell Halsey is. To be real with y'all, I don't know who Halsey is. I have to listen to some of her music to kind of get a gist of like how she plays and shit. But like, what the fuck is going on? And that's just like the little bit of it. That's not even like the whole shebang. It's just really crazy that like it takes me a while to actually process that shit back in my day when I was a kid, that like from adults to kids like were either some kind of way about it, was like, oh, you're in that group of people. This shit is being widely fucking praised now. It's being accepted as something that's hard for me to like get over. And this shit's been happening for like the past 5 fucking years. It's wild. Anyway, back on my fucking rant. I seen a video of a lady, and it was crazy because the day before, well, yesterday I seen the video, and her topic was that the BBL baddies, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. I'm pretty sure y'all can do like some kind of whatever. The BBL baddies of life. And if you don't know what BBL is, it's a Brazilian butt lift, a procedure where they take bits and pieces of your unwanted body parts and they put it in your ass. That's a thing. In case you didn't know. Anyway, she was saying that BBL baddies was like some of the prime, I don't even know what wording she used. She was just saying that people who have BBLs were like the prime example of transhumanism. And I thought about it, and then she came back today, and she said another thing in there, like went in depth as to why she thought it. I was like, oh, that's cool. She got an explanation going on in there. However, kind madam, I would like to dispute your bold claim, if you please. Speaking of ma'am, this is a true ass story. I'm digressing a lot, I understand, but I had a lot on the brain. This is after work's done. I had some bullshit that I like, quick bullshit, but bullshit nonetheless that I had to deal with at work, which shouldn't have been a fucking issue. So I wanted to rant about some shit. Anyway, speaking of calling somebody a ma'am, there was a time where I worked in this moving company, and I was moving furniture for this family, and they were moving out of the house. And as long as they bought it from us, you're allowed to move the shit around and carry it for them and take it to the next house. I was moving this lady's dresser, and I asked her, I was like, ma'am, where would you like me to put this? She literally goes, ma'am, don't call me ma'am. You better call me a bitch instead. I'm like, hello? Are we still in, like, is this not the year of 2020? What world do we live in? And I bring this up, just on digressing, I'll get back to the original point. I bring this up because she's not the first person I've heard get upset at being called a ma'am or referred to in a respectful way. Now, I told y'all I grew up in the church home. Like, respect was at the forefront of everything we did, especially if you were younger. That was natural to me. I didn't do it to, like, I don't even know how fucking old she was. I didn't do it to snot her out of disrespect. I just was like, ma'am. Like, I'm used to saying ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, how can I help you, ma'am? Sir, to, like, all this shit. She was really up in arms about it. It was fucking crazy. Anyway, ma'am, I'd like to dispute your claim about BBL baddies being the example of transhumanism. I'm going to have to say that goes to the trans people. It's in their name, right? When I think of transhumanism, because her example was, she was like, oh, well, they're going beyond what the scope of what humans can be and look like and do and all this other stuff because of, the whole procedure to make them look a different way. However, I find it, and this is another reason why I hate bigotry, because I find it funny that so many people around the world praise and worship a book, and it's like they say they read the contents of the book and don't actually read the contents of the book. Because do you understand, right? If we're being really technical, transhumanism and the way that people believe and think, do you understand that trans people are the closest things to biblical anthropomorphic angels that we have in the actual life? Like, if there's any definition that I would attribute transhumanism to, it would be them. Because in text, in religious text and biblical text, angels are hermaphroditic and they incorporate both genders. Androgynous, that's the word I was looking for. Hermaphroditic and androgynous in nature, meaning they carry both physical attributes of both genders and combine it into one. There's even talk of a being in alchemist texts called the rebus that does the same thing. And this is a metaphorical version of the philosopher's stone, which most motherfuckers are trying to get to when it comes to alchemy. I don't think of, like, booty procedures and cheek lifts as moving beyond what it means to physically look like a human. Like, when I think of trans, right, I think of the suffix of a word. So, like, transform, transhuman, anything either going beyond or like something beyond or after, right? Correct me if I'm fucking wrong, but like, that's what I fucking think. So when I think of that word, transhumanism, I don't fucking think of, like, oh, somebody put shit in their ass to gain features of another race that most people been shitting on their whole life, right? That, my personal opinion. I understand, like, I'm not trying to convince nobody of shit. This is my rant of the day. It literally was burning in my brain. I was like, I gotta talk about this shit. When I think of transhuman or going beyond human, I literally think of trans people. It is in their name, and they've championed this shit for so goddamn long. You gotta give them their flowers some fucking where. Anywho, I gotta think of, like, another rant. fucking Doom, The Dark Ages is coming out. And that bitch is 70 fucking bucks. Do you understand how torn I am when I'm like, yo, if there's anything I love doing more than the things that I love doing on this planet is slaying demons in video games. I don't like, give me any kind of tool inside of your game and you got a demon and the main character's job is to go in there and fuck shit up, like literally be the physical embodiment of fear to all these things that are supposed to be given fear to everything. Give it to me. And this shit is $70 fucking dollars. I'm torn because like I really want this goddamn game. But then like if I contribute to this shit, I'm literally contributing to the shit that I shit on every day. But then it's like, I already do that because I still like, I still buy shit. So I don't know. I'm torn. I'm probably not going to get in. I'm probably not going to get in. Positive shit. I'm grateful for my man Chonk. He is doing his damnedest to not be a literal fur of chaos amidst everything that's been happening. And given like, especially when I go off to work and he's here the whole time, like he, like compared to how he can be, he's been doing really good. And I appreciate him for like getting me up in the morning for work when like my alarm just doesn't do it for me. Like this motherfucker kiss me dead in the fucking mouth. And I gotta be like, dude, chill the fuck out. I'm also grateful that I have a fucking roof over my head and a vehicle to drive me to work, and literally the ability to fucking post shit online for motherfuckers to see and either do it with whatever. So I think that's my rant today. I don't think I had anything else to talk about. I don't think so. That transhumanism like comic actually blew me because I'm like, yo, I don't. Like, when I think of something like a butt lift or a facelift, and I'm not shitting on anybody that does it, but when I think of shit like that, I think of an augment. So you're like taking something and you're multiplying it to like fit your like physical needs or whatever surface level needs that you would need an like ass lift for. So it shouldn't have bothered me that much, but I was like, fuck, I gotta talk about this. And like, if I'm gonna talk to myself about it, I might as well fucking record it. At least that's how I feel. So, yeah, I think that was it. Anywho, shit, it's hot in this fucking car. I be at work. I be dealing with shit. Shit be fucking coming up. Woo! Damn. Had my hair tied all goddamn day. Couldn't let my shit out. I be so fucking tired. And then, like, I be thinking shit be done with work. As far as the bullshit I be going through, and then something else pop up. And I'm like, fuck, man. What now? Like I was sitting there thinking I'm taking my lunch or getting ready to. And then my boss come up to me like, say, hey, I got to talk to you. So I thought I did something wrong with the truck. I thought I fucked something up on the truck because the truck's been having issues. And he came to me about an issue that happened on Saturday that was so like, I don't even understand how it turned into an issue with the way everything is. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to spur up those emotions. And I don't want to like, I'm just not going to get into it. But the way this shit turned out, he was like, oh, I got to talk to you about what happened Saturday. My head went down. I'm like, fuck. We was on a streak for a hot second, bitch. Like, we was on a streak for a hot second as far as like shit at work being good. And not having like any kind of issues, like it's been weirdly good after being like really fucking like shitty. And so like people are talking shit out with each other, motherfuckers are communicating this and that and the third. And then like that happened, and the way it fucking happened, I'm like, what was the point of that? What the fuck was, like, you ever have a situation like that in your goddamn life? Well, like, you try to see, my spiel is I try to see shit objectively from the other side. Like, from the outside looking at, I say there's 4 sides to every story. There's your side, there's the other side, there's God's perspective, and then there's what actually fucking happened. Mind you, I said God's perspective and not God's truth, right? So I try to come at situations from that because I understand that there might be shit that I do and I don't realize I fuck up. That shit happens. That's natural. That's a fucking human thing. But this situation, I was like, yo, why did that even turn into a thing? Me and my coworker. Me and my coworker is looking at each other like, did that actually fucking happen? Like, is he good? Is old dude is he okay? Cause that didn't have to happen. Like, we was perfectly fine, like coming to help you and do shit. But like, what the fuck? So it's not even a big deal. I guess this video is just for me. Like, I needed to fucking rant about about shit. Let that shit out, cause that was like crazy. But it's nothing like to where it made work a shitty day. It was really more of something to laugh about. But when I think about it, I'm just like, why? Did you have to? Did you have to, or did you want to? That's the question. Hey, yo, I'm gonna get off this thing. The last thing I want to iterate to y'all: when you dealing with situations, and you dealing with situations where you got shit happening over a long course of time, especially after you know motherfuckers in their situations and how they may or may not treat you, ask yourself. Don't even personally ask these motherfuckers. Ask yourself if you would ask them. Ask yourself as if you're asking them. Did you have to, or did you want to? Especially if you look at a situation and you're like, yo, I looked at it from all angles and I'm still not seeing where the fuck I fucked up. My boss isn't seeing where the fuck I fucked up. Ask yourself as if you're asking them, did you have to, or did you want to? Y'all take it easy.